What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Miles of Horror, the only channel that's going to make you scream. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Before we do anything, get into today's topic, which is pretty exciting. If you guys could hit that like button, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. It's like fucking ass crack of dawn here. It's 6:12 in the morning. I woke up at 5 o'clock and I tried to go back to sleep and I couldn't. And this video has been on my mind. I wanted to get this one out to you guys because it's something I've been thinking about. And I think it's a real possibility that we get Phantasm in 4K from none other than Vinegar Syndrome. Okay. Now I'll tell you why I think that. Now, no, I don't have any inside information. So this video is not going to be like, oh, I have this person who works for Vinegar Syndrome. That's not what this video is about. This video is about me going off the cuff and me putting a bold prediction out there, and I have good reason for this bold prediction, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. But anyway, the movie we're talking about is none other than the incomparable 1979 rather masterpiece. Okay, and that's the key word here, masterpiece, Phantasm.
Whatever it is, if this one doesn't scare you, you're already dead. Phantasm.
Now, I'll say this, guys. The reason why one of the big reasons why I want to get this video out to you guys, because I'm excited for it. Phantasm is one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. By the way, I'm planning to do a video addressing my top 10 favorite movies of all time because I speak about it a lot and I do have a list. So I'm going to do a video in the coming weeks showcasing my top 10 favorite movies and my editions of all those movies because you guys deserve that at this point, right? It's been almost 4 months here on the channel and I talk a lot about my favorite movies and I want to have a definitive list out there for you guys. But anyway, that's for another day. Also, I just want to point out, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, drinking, whatever hot beverage that you have by your side. You're doing the things you love. I appreciate you guys spending your morning with me. I so appreciate that. The channel's been getting a lot of engagement lately. So I appreciate you guys. That Goosebumps video is popping off. Another video I had popped off also. So thank you guys. It's cool when like you see some of the work you put in getting some love. So I appreciate that. I'm doing it because I love this stuff, and obviously I want the channel to grow. This is all very new for me, but if you like what you see, also go give me a follow on Instagram because I have a pretty substantial page over there that I use for my collection and all my horror stuff. And also gym selfies and all that stuff. So thank you guys for hanging out. Let's get into today's topic. So Phantasm in 4K, guys. So a couple of things that you need to understand about why I think this could be the case, okay, and why I think it's Vinegar Syndrome. So first of all, I want to take you to Vinegar Syndrome's preview of the year. Okay, now if you're familiar with their subscription service, I'm a subscriber. Is my 6th year straight subscribing, so I've been with them for a long time. And every year when they do this subscription service, they put out a little preview of what's to come. Okay. And so I want to show you guys what they said for May this year. Okay. So here's what they said for May of this 2025 year. Okay. It's 4 VS releases totaling $262.92 MSRP, including a UHD debut of 70s horror masterpiece. Okay, also UHD debut of 90s horror classic, plus 2 secret surprise UHDs. Now, this is their May slate. Now, if you are unfamiliar with Vinegar Syndrome, May is often their biggest month of the year or their second biggest month of the year. It's usually like November and May are their 2 biggest months, and then January is usually pretty solid because they're trying to get people to subscribe. But May is sometimes their biggest month of the year. Truly. And so UHD debut. So first of all, this UHD is going to be a debut. So it's something that's never been on Ultra HD before, which to me screams Phantasm. Okay, and then a 70s horror masterpiece. Now, there's a lot of movies from the 70s that have been put out. And I'm not saying Phantasm is the only masterpiece that is could this could be, but we have not seen it yet on 4K. Okay, we had a few really solid Blu-ray sets. Arrow Video is synonymous with Phantasm. You had that Well Go USA set, which a lot of people swear by is like their favorite box set of all time. I had two different Phantasm box sets. I have this Arrow Video like deluxe limited, which I love. It comes with the sphere on the inside. You guys can see that. I also had the standard that they did, but I actually recently sold it because I think a 4K is coming soon, and I didn't need to have two Blu-ray editions and a 4K, and I hopefully I'll have the VHS at some point. I just didn't need to have all of that, so I sold it off. With a whole bunch of other stuff, but so it's a 70s um Ultra HD debut masterpiece, guys. My head immediately went to Phantasm. And now I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I don't have any insider information, but it's why not, guys? Why not can it be Phantasm? There hasn't been a 4K release of it. When you think about the big horror franchise, Halloween got its 4Ks, Friday 13th it's getting its 4Ks. We just got word of the Nightmare 4K, Exorcist got its 4K. Phantasm it's its time. Like we're cruising down the list here of these popular franchises that haven't been upgraded yet, and Phantasm is it could be next in line. And I would not it would not put it past me for Vinegar Syndrome to take this up. I mean, this seems like, as crazy as it sounds, it seems right up their alley because not only are they going more and more mainstream with every year, but this is a title that is like very, very Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, it's although Phantasm did very well at the box office. I think it made like 100 mil. So it was a big movie. And it came out in 1979. It did very well. It's still kind of niche when it comes to like the big franchises. It's not the one that like ever really gets talked about among the great horror masterpieces. It's one of my favorites, and I prefer it over some of the other big time franchises. But um, it is somewhat still like an oddity of a movie. Like Phantasm is unlike anything else really in the genre. It's such a unique blend of psychological horror and tone and mood and um there's like the tall man is a slasher kind of iconic figure. So not that he's a slasher, but he having that one figure that kind of like stands out like a Jason or a Freddy. Um, so it has a lot of those elements. It is a very strong franchise in that sense, and I think it fits in what Vinegar Syndrome's doing these days. I mean, you got The Howling 2. Not that it's the same movie, but like they're putting out these random titles, and it's like, why not Phantasm? It's just as mainstream as anything else that they've done. Um, and I think it's possible, guys. I really do. That's my big prediction. I think this May, we're getting Phantasm in 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. Now, I'm taking a quick look at some of the other big horror movies from the 1970s that haven't been released on 4K. Now, I'm not saying it could be a ton of movies. There's a slew of movies that it could be. I don't have the answer, but I don't know. I don't work for them, but I'm looking through a list right now. I'm gonna just go through some quick ones like um, Shockwaves, not a masterpiece. Abominable Doctor Phoebes, I think that just got a release. Um, Andromeda Strain, Carnival of Blood, Clockwork Orange, perhaps. That's a definite possibility. I don't know if that's been given a 4K release, but I would say Clockwork Orange, if it hasn't, is definitely a possibility. Um, what else do we have here? We got that already. Um, Deliverance, Frogs, like these aren't masterpieces. The Crazies, Exorcist already has a 4K. It's Alive, Boggy Creek. Black Christmas, did that get a 4K? Um, Wicker Man, Last House on the Left, I believe got a 4K from Arrow. Um, but, things that they're calling masterpieces, I don't know, guys. I 3 on a Meat Hook? I don't know. To call it a masterpiece, I feel like it's gonna be Phantasm, and I'm not saying that Vinegar Syndrome doesn't, play with the words a little bit because they do, it's very possible Jaws has a 4K. It's very possible, that they're just Carrie has a 4K, um, Deep Red has a 4K, Eaten Alive, a lot here. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, but, why not? Why can't it be Phantasm? So, the other thing is this, Vinegar Syndrome also told us this, okay, that in, October, they're doing a UHD debut and brand new restoration of a 70s horror classic. So I mean, I would say lean more towards the May piece. That it's a horror masterpiece. But listen, I think there's a big possibility that we get Phantasm this year from Vinegar Syndrome. Back. That is my bold prediction for 2025. Let's see what happens. Hit me up in the comments. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible Vinegar Syndrome is laying this massive mamma jam on us this year? Is this going to be one of their crowning moments where they finally release this massive title to us? Or is it going to be some more titles we probably haven't heard of and things like that? So anyway, hit me up in the comments. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm excited. I'm excited to find out in just a few months, but let me know. I had to come on here and do this because it was eating me alive. I was talking to Jordan about it, and I was like, dude, if this was happening, like I can't help but think, is this what we're gonna get this year? And it's been on my mind. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Hit that like button, and I will catch you all on the flip. Peace.